Hello everybody. So today I wanted to talk about being restricted on eBay on selling. So let me tell you what happened to me recently. And first I'm going to give you a little history of my eBay selling. I've been selling on eBay for 19 years. On this one particular account that I'm selling on, I've been selling approximately 12 years on it. And out of the blue the other day, I got an email from eBay. And it said that my selling had been restricted. And until I could provide them with some documentation to verify who I am, I would not be allowed to list anymore on eBay. So at first, when I got the email, I thought, oh, this is a spam email. And I didn't click it in the link. What I do when I get emails like that, I go into the website of eBay and I go into my messages to make sure it's not a spam or anything. So sure enough, the message was there in eBay, and basically what they said was that I had to provide them with a copy of my driver license front and back or any government issued ID, and I needed to provide them with a banking statement or a bill with my address, and the address must match the one that I have registered on eBay. And then it also said that I needed to provide them a copy of my business license. And that all documentation needed to be current. And it needed to be readable. And you needed your eBay user ID and your full name on each document. So in the message, they did not give me a reason why this was happening. They just said it's to keep eBay from being a safe place to buy and sell and so forth and so on. So I received this message kind of late in the evening. I got up the next morning and I sent in all the documentation. So I really haven't been too worried about it, just because of the fact that I know I haven't did anything wrong. The only thing that I can think of is that I do a little drop shipping on eBay, and there was a recent situation where the item that I had listed had sold out, but before I could remove it, someone purchased it. And so I sent them a message, and I told them, thank you for your order. I am so very sorry, but this item sold out right before you purchased it. And I offered them another item or any item of their choice, and I told them that if that wasn't sufficient for them, then I would be happy to cancel the order, and they would be issued a full refund. Well, that person wrote me back, and I mean, it was a crazy long email, and they were saying that I was using some kind of bait method where you bait the buyer in, I guess, basically, and then you don't have the item, and it's to get them to purchase other items. I don't know. It was something about that. It was some legal disclaimer about it and all kind of stuff. And I wrote them back, and I just, politely told them that I was sorry. It was an honest mistake, and that was not what I was doing. And I tried to explain it to them again that the item was just out of stock, and I explained to them that it does not benefit a seller at all to offer an item for sale that they end up not being able to ship out, that it actually hurts the seller. So I just sent that back. Well, they sent me another message with the same stuff, with the legal documentation, and they basically demanded their item now. They said, send me my item. And so from that point, I said, well, this buyer just isn't reasonable. So I just didn't message them back, and I went into eBay, and I canceled the order, and I selected that I was out of stock for the item, which obviously gives you a ding on your account, right? So I did that, and then I thought it was over. I hadn't heard any more else from the buyer. eBay hadn't said anything, and then I received this message from them several days later. So that's the only thing that I can think of maybe that caused this to happen, because I mean, there has been no issues with my account, no negative feedback, like nothing at all. Just everything's been perfect. And, you know, I'm just very frustrated with eBay. Like, they make all these changes all the time, and the sellers have to revamp their systems of how they do stuff, okay? And that's fine. Like, I've never came on here, I've never ranted about that or anything. It's super annoying, but just stuff like this is like really annoying. Like, they should be able to look at my selling history over the past 12 years on this account and see that I am a legitimate, honest seller. Like, that should be no question at all, right? Like, before even sending me this stuff saying they want me to verify all this stuff, like, I feel like they should be able to look at my account and see, oh, okay, this person is a seller for 12 years. She has shipped out all of her orders, you know, very few problems over 12 years with her account. She has great feedback. And just let that be it, right? But no, they want me to do all this stuff. But that's fine. Like, I don't mind sending in the documentation if that's what they are requesting. But what is really annoying about it is that I have a business model in place of the way that I list items. And I had, you know, many listings scheduled to be listed over the past few days. And because of this, I haven't been able to list any new items. Now, I am really, really glad that they took, that they kept all of my active items up. They did not remove anything. So I'm very happy about that. But just the fact of not being able to list anything has like really put my business on a halt. It's just stopped everything. It's just really, really annoying. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. I haven't heard anything yet. I submitted the documentation yesterday morning. They did say that it can take up to 3 days for them to review the documents. So I'm waiting to see. But what I've decided to do is the little bit of drop shipping that I was doing, I'm just not going to do it because it's not worth the hassle. I mean, it's really not worth you taking a chance on not having inventory to send out. The company that I use, they are really pretty good. They're located in the USA, and they really are pretty good about having the inventory and shipping it out. But it's just, you know, it's just hard when you're dependent on someone else to take care of that kind of stuff for you. If you're only selling the items that you have in stock, you don't have to worry about that. And you know that your account will be in good standing and all that. So, especially with fourth quarter coming up, I think I'm just going to let that go. I'm just going to source out really, really good right now. Try to get a lot of inventory in-house that I can ship out. With fourth quarter coming, the sales increase so much, I don't want to take a chance on this company running out of inventory, because they sell out pretty fast. Like, they sell a lot of inventory. So I just think I'm not going to take a chance on all that. So I'm just going to let the drop shipping go. Now, there are people that drop ship on eBay and they use like Amazon to drop ship to eBay, eBay to drop ship to Amazon. They use places like Walmart to drop ship to eBay. Just different, Home Depot, Lowe's, they do all that. I've never done any of that type of drop shipping. That may be a safer way to do it. I don't know. But yeah, I've never done that. So anyway, guys, have you ever had your accounts restricted? That's what I want to know. And I want to know, if you did, what came from it. What did eBay request from you, and what was your outcome from it? Now, I'm not talking about the MC listing violations and all that. Like, that's something different. That's usually, like, I think if you're selling like merchandise that they think is not authentic and they like kick you off of eBay. What I'm talking about is they put a seller restriction on your account where you can't list new items. If that's happened to you and you were kicked off of eBay for good after you submitted the documentation, let me know. Put a comment down low. If you were able to submit the documentation and everything was wiped clear, you were fine and good to go after that, let me know. Just let me know your outcomes. I really want to hear people that have been in the same situation that I'm in right now. Okay, guys, I hope you guys have great selling, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.